Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Unrestricted. Those who know me, they call me Frankie, but I'm best known as Uncle Frankie. This is Unrestricted, episode 1. Today's guest, they say dynamite comes in small package, but this package would give takealot.com or Amazon a problem to deliver. But she's here.
Ooh,
She's here, and we're very pleased that she honored the invitation. Ladies and gentlemen, on Unrestricted, please let's welcome Noko Moswete.
yay! Oh, thank you.
How are you doing?
Kisha, buena.
I know, great. It's been a while.
Yo, yeah,
Yeah,
pandemic days.
I think that's last time I saw you was like COVID. Ne?
Yeah,
Yeah,
got go jadi pandemic.
and it's amazing because COVID. I was just like thinking the other day, COVID was just like 5 years ago. Amazing. Time
but
flies.
But it's like it's just yesterday.
Yeah, I think there's something wrong with the clock. Things are going so fast.
Yeah,
Like
of
5
late.
years has just passed.
Like it's like even in the morning when you wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
And then you're like, okay, fine, let me just chill for 30 minutes, nyana, check my phone, check my emails, whatever. Then the next thing, it's like 1 hour later.
Time is gone.
And then you go take a bath, and then the next thing, then the next thing is dark.
Yeah,
Hey, guys,
true.
there's no time. There's no time. at all.
But speaking of COVID, that 5 years of COVID, there's so much that has happened between that 5 years from the last time I saw you. A whole lot
Yeah.
of things have happened. Interesting things. From you doing business, from you doing a whole lot of things. And we're going to talk about that right now.
Yeah.
But for somebody watching at home right now who might have seen you on TV, might have seen your comedy, let's just unpack it, right?
Okay.
Born in Limpopo,
Yes.
somewhere in the 80s.
Somewhere in the 80s. I mean, 80s, baby, guys. I know everybody benteni nyana jadi nana karigina taka. Hey, guys,
Yes.
I'm very old.
Yes. So, somewhere in the 80s in Limpopo, Noko was born.
Yeah.
How many siblings?
I have 4 siblings,
Okay.
and then I'm the second born.
You second born?
Yeah.
Yeah, second born. Bana lutshwenyana, bana lutshwenyana.
Always, like, we are always the black sheep of the family.
Okay. So, growing up in the 80s in Limpopo, how was the upbringing? I mean, Limpopo in the 80s was quite different from how we know it now.
Yeah, no, it was like, Kore, I think that's where people who are from the townships,
Yeah.
or people who are from Gauteng, so got comfortable in calling us Batpadi Plasing.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So, it's your traditional Limpopo state. Well, or
Yes.
Batswana ba re go na le maraka, go na le-
Yes. So Bailey Mirak, like, yo, and I kind of miss that setup now.
Okay.
Because it was slow, like everything was slow, and people knew each other.
Okay.
We were friends. Like a community was one.
Yeah.
If you maybe took a long walk to see your friend on the other side of the village and then you happen to be thirsty, you
Yes.
could get in any house and ask for water.
Yeah.
And they would give you water and then you go. I remember in my grandmother's house,
Yes.
like there were always strangers, like people who would say, no, we were looking for our cows and what, we got lost and now we are hungry. And then my grandmother would prepare a meal for these people. Like it was bophelo man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can sort of maybe you grew up in Nelevatwal man ko magaeng ko.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But now from there, obviously with 4 siblings grew up in the 80s. Eventually you finish high school.
Yes.
Then you come to
The big
Pretoria.
city.
You come to Pretoria.
I come to Pretoria.
To do what exactly?
Okay, so after my matric, I wanted to go to Pretoria Tech. It was the.
Okay. It was, that's a long time ago. You come Pretoria Technical.
Yeah, I did say, Huri, like I'm an 80s baby.
I know, yes.
So I remember the first time I came to Pretoria. Oh, my sister was already here.
Okay.
So she used to tell me about the stories, go deflating and stuff like that. Leave the
Yeah.
street nari. Because in Polokwane, and I think even to this day,
Yes.
we still don't have the culture yela ya hore strata in Skuman and what. Like that thing like became a thing for us when we came here, where
Yeah.
you have to know, okay, this is Van der Valten, what.
Yeah.
Ing and what. Oh, Polokwane we just say no, ka strata sa ing.
Yeah, no, because
Like,
Pretoria can be quite intimidating.
Waban.
If yeah.
so my sister would tell me about the flat where she lived, Oreke Skumane and Bosmane, what. So
That was before you enrolled Koskolo.
yeah, I was still in high school.
Okay.
And then Yena, she was already here.
Pretoria. Yeah.
Yes. So then the first day I came here, I knew that the flat that I'm going to is in Bosman and Skuman. So I was sure with my story.
I'm trying to picture which flat is that in Boston.
We could so. Okay, fine. So now I want to tell you the story. What happened that day? So fine, I get my matric results, and then yes, all roads lead to Pretoria.
Yes.
And then I go to the taxi rank with my mom.
Yeah.
So like when I get there, I see this hot guy inside the taxi. Ne?
Okay.
So the brother is looking fine, and then something just said, "Go and sit next to him."
The fine guy.
The fine guy, yeah, he's
Okay.
cute. I mean, yeah. So
Yeah.
I went straight to the back seat to sit next to this guy. And then the next thing, my mom comes. So she said to me, okay, get inside, find a seat, and then I'll go buy you something called rinkinyana and whatever for the road.
Yeah.
But driver, you see that lady, Okomrao, what did dreads? My dreads were still small.
Oh, you had dreadlocks then?
Yes.
Okay.
You see that lady at the back with dreadlocks? She doesn't know where she's going. And I was like, woman, you are crimping my style. I already told this guy that I'm going.
So you want to impress the hot guy?
Dude. Motoro, nuggets in a cookie.
Yes, man.
And the guy who put his store, where are you going? I don't know, I'm going to Kona Bosman and Skuman.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where I'm going to second.
Eh, so yeah. And then, so in front of the whole taxi. I was so embarrassed.
Yes.
And then my crush was laughing at me. Auntie, you don't know where you're going.
Okay, but now your crush is gonna be looking at this and saying, yeah.
I gave him an impression that I know my story, only to find that I'm
knew
taking
she didn't
chances.
Yeah, so then obviously you enroll at TuT to go study drama.
No, I didn't enroll. Hey, when I was wild those days. So I didn't get space. Go Pretoria take. And then I went to these colleges in town. I don't know if it's still there. It used to be big PC training.
Oh yeah, I think I remember it.
And computer, what. Yeah, so I enrolled for a business course just to pass time because I didn't want to go back and stay at home.
Yeah. Already
Yeah, I mean, like I want to stay. Yeah. Plus me and that crush, we exchange numbers.
Yes. Like no,
I'm fine. I'm cool. So then I didn't even finish the year at that college because I felt like, no, man. The thing is, I went to a private school. One of the problem that I had with people who would just label us as Banabagudi Plasing. Now I went to a private school. I'm from the villages, but
which camera is it? Let's clear it. Let's clear
yeah.
it.
So
which camera is she? Like let's clear it.
Yeah.
You went to a private school.
I went to a private school in Polokwane, Northern Academy. I did English as a first language. I didn't do like the home languages.
Yeah. Yes.
We were taught English as a first language.
So let's just.
Let's dispel.
Let's make it.
Let's dispel the notion. Like, but Limpopo backwards, whatever.
Yeah,
so I went to Northern Academy, guys, and from grade 8, we did computers, and then we did computer science, and then we also did computer typing, which is the reason why I couldn't survive at that college because they were teaching us things that I already know.
Okay.
So
we are now clearing the ground.
Yeah, so don't look at us and say, hey, village people, hey, what. No, don't come at that with that angle here.
Okay, so it's official. You choose not to speak your good English.
I choose not to because if I can decide to.
Okay. So, but then you're passing time.
Yes.
Because the institution that you applied to.
I felt like, I did this in high school, man.
Okay.
It's boring me.
Then halfway
Yeah.
you get bored.
I get bored. But then don't forget, remember, now I went to boarding schools my whole life.
Yes.
So it's the first time Kibona this freedom.
Oh,
Like,
yes.
yeah. So I get my pocket money to buy whatever that I want for myself.
Yes.
Food and everything. So like there's no auntie who says, hey, 6 o'clock, I want you back. There's like I'm free.
And I got Mogiri taxis a bit it's a sound.
Like I am dude, I live in the city. I'm
Yes.
free. I'm free.
Yes.
So then it happened or like I got wild and then the next thing I dropped out of school and then I had to go back home.
Yeah.
And then I went home, finished the year, and then the following year I went to Pretoria Tech, and then I got accepted. And then it looked like my train was moving smoothly, but it was not.
Then obviously we're gonna get into how the whole thing of comedy started. But then when you went to it was called Pretoria.
It was still Pretoria Tech. It was around
Pretoria Tech.
2004.
Yes, now it's called TuT. Yes. Right.
Yeah, because I went there and then I dropped out again.
Okay.
Yes, I dropped out again.
Not because of the crash.
No, it was not because of the crash. It was because now we were living in this other flat. Ne?
Okay.
So that flat, it was room 304.
Okay.
So the way we were so wild and crazy, we called it 305. So,
there were things we shall not mention here.
like everything, like Sodom and Gomorrah. If you know Sodom and Gomorrah in the Bible, like if you know, I could say, like, I don't know, we were young, wild, and free, guys.
Yeah.
So then that year, I think all of us in that flat failed.
Yeah.
Yes, we failed our academics. And then my mom said, oh, when are you going to give me a headache? When?
Come back home.
And then my sister, that sister of mine, got married to a man in Mamelodi.
All right.
And then she said, no, you can come and stay with us because I have a baby. Then you taba auntie, ke ra one go ba motho mo serious mo philong. Hey, come and raise our kids.
Ko flag, batho ba bile ba re ko flag.
Yes.
Yes, ko flag.
I went there and then I got a job at some retail. I was earning 200 rand per week.
Like, this must have been a long time ago.
Yeah, it was 2005.
2005.
Yeah, Marabele shop ya bo my friend ba le bata o ropa ba.
Okay.
Okay. So and then from there I moved to Limpopo. And then I went to Lephalale to enroll another course, HR.
Okay.
And then from there I got a job. So that time, the best thing about that era was that jobs were like you could
move from one job
to another,
resign from another
especially
job.
like especially the retail space.
Yeah.
Now even the retail space it's difficult. Like but basokola logra merego wadi shop. We're like anytime you go to any shop and say I'm looking for a job, they could say okay, come tomorrow. So things were still better.
Okay. So at that time, so you're like, fine, you're working for retail. They fired or you quit, then to go to another job.
I fell pregnant.
Okay. we hold it right there. That's a story for another day.
That's a story for another day. Yes, I fell pregnant and then I went back home. Yeah. And then that's when my mom said, you know what, Noko? Now that you have a child, so it means that you must be serious with your life.
Okay.
Go back to school. I'll help you raise this child. Go back to TuT and finish that course you failed.
But then it means somebody who's watching this would say, okay, maybe there's a second chance in life.
There's always a second chance.
You went through that phase of being a naughty child. Parents advising, Pretoria was like too strong.
Yeah, it was too strong for my Limpopo self.
It was too strong. Then you eventually said, okay, fine. After all these things that has happened, let me listen to the parents and try to rebuild again. Yeah. So somebody watching this is like, sometimes there is a second chance.
There is, but then it depends also on the support that you get.
Okay.
Because if I had that child and then my mom was dead,
Yes.
there was nobody who was gonna say go back to school.
Or
I'll
not
help
supportive.
you. Yes. So
Yes.
as parents, that thing taught me so much.
Okay.
Even today, as a parent, I know that I have to be understanding when it comes
Yeah.
to my children, and then I have to be lenient, not
Yeah.
too soft, but I have to give them grace. I must not write a child out completely and give up on them.
Very important thing. You're saying not to be lenient, but to give them grace.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So to have some sort of a boundary of understanding.
Yes.
Within the boundary of understanding.
Exactly.
Because children sometimes
They take advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Okay. Then you go to.
I go to TuT.
TuT.
So when I decided to come back to school now, it was the time the universities were merging.
Okay.
So then Pretoria Tech merged with TNW
Yeah.
and the TNT.
Was tlogela,
Slogelo ya kopana na
yeah,
le Soshanguve and then le
yeah.
Pretoria Tech, and then they said to me, okay, the course that you want to do has been moved totally to Sosha. So you must go to Soshanguve.
So which course you wanted to do?
I started it, and then when we were in through fuck, and then we failed. I think I passed 2 subjects.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was language practice.
Yeah.
So I'm a professional language practitioner.
Okay.
Yes. So I went to Soshanguve. I didn't know it was my first time going to Soshanguve. And then I had to go there and also look for accommodation in Soshanguve. And I think that is exactly what I needed in my life, like a change. Sometimes what you need is just a change of scenario.
Obe kgolenyana
Obe
from-
kgole le dilo, yes, and then automate something from scratch, because from then I was passing with distinctions. And let me tell you something there. Sometimes failing, you can fail on truly an A+ student. I've always been an A+ student.
Okay.
But you can still fail.
Was it because of maybe the friend from 30 something were not there anymore? They were not there anymore to influence.
But we are in Soshanguve, hello?
Yeah, no, of course. Shosha.
Yeah.
I don't know why Shosha always gets a bad rep, but
No, it's a township, it's fast, it has all this.
I'm from Shosha, so
Oh.
it's from town. And
Yeah, and if from Sosha, you would
shout out to the
know.
people of Shoshanguve.
Soshanguve made me. I'm a proud product of Sosha, Wena, Block L.
I'm from Shosha.
I get you know, like TuT, the main campus.
Yeah.
Kamorona pub. I forgot the name, but the
Yeah, we're not gonna give them advice.
yes, no. Yeah, but then there was this place where there was part, and then there was where like students spent most of their time drinking there. But for some reason, now when I got to Soshanguve, the first thing I saw was a TuT FM board, and then I was like, so there's
This is the first year.
the first day I went there
Okay,
to look
what-
for space.
Okay, let's pause. So you go as you look for space. You pass by the cafeteria
Yes.
because the radio is almost close to the cafeteria. So we go get the chips.
I didn't know where I was going. I was just looking,
Okay,
walking.
then you see a board of radio
Yeah,
station.
and then I got.
What happens? You go inside to inquire.
No, I didn't go inside. I wanted to go inside, but then something in me said, says, hey, I grew to school.
okay.
I refetching ka skolo.
Yes.
Re tla ba bona ka dikatareng.
Wa re ke tla ba bona second half.
Yes.
Ke tlo ba
And then I
tseba.
went to the office and then told them my story. I'm from Pretoria Tech, wara. But okay, fine. You're welcome. And then I registered. And then after settling, looking for place, moving to Soshanguve officially, I went to the radio station. And then I told them, Mori, I have an interest. Yeah.
Okay. So let's fast forward now. Already you are a student at TuT at that time. Soshanguve ayaho overpower like Pretoria.
Make sure to get sharp. Sometimes
that time.
it is better to
Yes.
explore when you are still young. Because if I had not experienced that phase of my life, maybe ngebe itlile when I became a comedian.
But then explore within a sense. Because sometimes people will explore to
No,
a
that
point
time
of
the
no
world was
return.
still safe. Like Buma 2005.
Okay.
Because I remember
Yeah.
I could go to this club. I get now we can mention them because they are dead. Budi mixers. I said they all know. Advertising.
Well, I'm from that school. I don't
Like
know
mixers.
which
No
one,
only
I'm from that-
mixers. Kaskuman. Kwa.
Yeah. Nah, I think
My
I think
2000.
I think they will understand me. I'm from that era of
Yes, that
Garnani.
time. Yes. So now, one thing about me is that I'm a loner. Like I don't, I don't get bored when I'm alone. I can go to a club
Okay.
one man. So I would walk
Yeah.
from Mixers around 11, 12 and go to the flat. It was safe.
Yes.
No, there was
No
no
Uber
Uber,
at that time.
and it was safe because you would find people walking, girlfriends going there, boyfriends, whatever. So the world was still safe to be wild.
Yeah.
It was a safe space. So don't go clubbing and be wild and think because I survived when you won't come back.
There's this advert I think it's Yarisly.
Yeah. So don't try this at home. Now things are bad. Hey, things are terrible. But I'll kidnap. Hey.
Don't try this at home. So then you are a student that time. You not rebuilding your life after Mamzo says, okay, we giving the second chance. Then you audition or you just go into your radio station and say, I can do this thing.
Yeah, give a bit can you do this? I've never done it before, but I think I know I can.
Okay.
And then, but okay, come back tomorrow and we will test you.
Yeah.
And then I went there the following day. They gave me an article and then they said I must translate it because they said we don't have someone who's going to do the news for you.
Yeah.
You're going to have to compile your own news.
Were your news funny?
No, it was before the funny bone. Okay, the thing is, the funny bone was always there from boarding schools, you know.
Yes, we'll get to that.
Okay, fine. So now the news were not funny; they were serious.
Okay, they
were serious.
So that we carry it.
No, it was not.
You are not broadcasting funny news.
No, it was not funny.
It's like today this and this.
No. It was serious, Jimmy. It was very
news.
serious.
Okay.
But then I went there the first day. Then the manager just took the script and said, "No, you can't do this. You can't."
Okay.
So I'm sorry, you can't do it. And then I went home. So that evening, I listened to our local radio station there in Limpopo. I wanted to hear, when it was 10 o'clock, tune in.
Yeah.
Listen, I want to hear how they do this. How do they compile this? And then the following day, I went to her. It was a lady.
Yeah.
Challenge me again. I think I'm ready now. Give me another chance to do this.
Okay.
And then she gave me another article. And then it was a few articles are okay, make 5 minutes news with this.
That is the next day.
Hey, that is the next day. Now I don't give up. When I want something, I want it.
So for somebody now watching in terms of, if they rejected you and say no, you don't make the cut. This very same day, the determination.
Yeah.
Yes,
the whole night.
And or you know what, I'm gonna practice this.
Tomorrow,
next morning,
yes.
You are ready.
Yes.
How important is it not to maybe in when you are facing challenges towards something that you want and you say, you know what, bang rejectile, I don't think I cut it. Ketlavabona, some other. Yeah, or how is it important to push on?
No, you must push on, my dear. You've got to push. If you want something, remember, now I believe in destiny. Your destiny will call you.
Yeah.
That is why people would talk about people with a calling. Or there are people who are chosen. So once you fall in that category, you know it's in you. This thing, how, and even though it is not your ultimate destination, it is going to be your stepping stone to the next level, which will lead you to the next level and the next level. But that time you don't know. I didn't even know that I'm going to end up having my own production company. Yeah. But the foundation I needed at that time was the radio station.
Yes.
It was the radio station. So something just said, you have to go. You have to go.
So you at that time they accept you in, you reading the news.
Yes, then
after you pushed it.
Yes, after I went again, and then she looked at the news, and then she said, "Okay, when can you start?" I said, "Tomorrow."
Okay. So fast forward, you reading the news at that time.
Yes.
Did you know at that time that this thing of you being funny and you being able to make people laugh, because the news are serious stuff. The news, I think at that time maybe Kinagwesa Lebo Zuma, the president, I'm not sure. Yes. So news are serious stuff. At that time, you on radio, you are reading news, but when does this thing of you being a comedian start? Obviously, going back maybe in high school, you made people laugh.
Yeah.
Going back at home, maybe you were the jokester.
Yes.
But now you are an adult this time around, in a different city from home. Where does this bug of being
A comedian
comes in?
So, when I was in primary,
Yeah.
I loved watching The Nanny, the sitcom.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So, I was like, when I grow up, I want to do this. I want to act funny.
Yeah.
So, I always wanted to act in a sitcom.
Yes.
And then TuT, that is why I say your destiny is interlinked. Like every step that you take is linked to the next step that will. So you need to be patient and you need to be obedient. Because that is where I met this guy by the name of Sibongiseni, who is Xhosa. So Sibongiseni interviewed Mashabela
Yeah.
on his show. And then Mashabela gave Sibongiseni a CD.
Mashavela Papa.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm offered DVD, ya Strictly Veneg. So
Yeah.
Sibongiseni says to me, Noko, wena umpedi wena. So someone from Limpopo gave me this. I don't understand the language. So take it. Maybe you will hear what they are saying. Kanti, that was the thing that was going to spark.
It was a seed.
Yes.
Okay.
So remember, like now, imagine if maybe the manager said to me, Uri, no, you can't read the news. You failed. If I had given up, I wouldn't have had a relationship with Sibongiseni.
Okay.
Because me and Sibongiseni were part of the SCO. So we knew each other from church as well. That's why he was able to give me the DVD. And then he gave me the DVD, and then I went to my room, and then I watched it. And then I said, yeah, man, this is the thing. This is it.
Strictly Venet.
Yes.
Yeah, because I think I remember it. He had Pules Kotan.
Yes, Lebo School
Was
Boy.
It was
Yeah.
actually a big feds from.
Yes, Lebo Siabi.
Wosiabi.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I remember it was a big production.
Yes.
Yeah, so from you watching the nanny, because of it just now cements taba ya gore wena le sekgowa le tswa kgole, because the nanny was in English. So you were watching the nanny in English. There were a lot of comedy production coming from America was playing on our national broadcast. So you watching that as a young person, then the interest of comedy starts there.
Yes.
But now it gets lit when you are being given the DVD.
Yes, Strictly Veneg.
Yes, Strictly Veneg.
And then, because that's when I could see, okay, fine, as much as I wanted to be an actress in a sitcom, this is much better because I'll be able to tell my own story.
Yeah.
When you act, you are telling someone else's story.
Yes.
But when you are doing stand-up comedy, this is you. Unrestricted.
Yes.
Oibon?
Yeah.
Yes.
Unrestricted.
Halala. So we love being unrestricted.
Yes, you gotta. That's the whole point. There's always gonna be restrictions.
Yes.
That sometimes you yourself put it around you, or people put it around you. But if there's that inner bending, you have to listen to it and push it.
Yes.
So now, obviously at TuT at that time, there's a lot of activities are happening. Did you join a comedy club, or how did you then start saying, I'm doing this on stage? Because now you have that bending to say, no, man, I think the joke, but I think I can do a better job.
No, I not I can do a better job.
Yeah.
I said I want to do this.
Oh, sorry.
Yay!
Let's correct that. We apologize. Can we apologize? I apologize.
Yeah. I said no.
She said she wants to be part of the club.
Yes.
You want to be,
I want to tell my story.
Okay, yes.
Because it is better to tell your story more than just being an actress.
Yeah.
Yeah. But in my own world. you know? Yeah.
Of course, no. Obviously, there's somebody who's going to be watching this as you're watching this, and you're saying, you know, I think I can do a better job than Uncle Frankie. It's okay.
No, but then it's what's about name? I was so blessed to meet this lady who is a TV producer.
Okay.
So we were at some event, and then I said, "Oh my God, I love you. I always watch your show." It was a sitcom on TV, and then she was my favorite character. Okay. And then She told me that now she has a production company because I begin why we don't see you anymore on screen. I don't know. I'm actually producing.
This is when you are still at tertiary.
No, after.
No, after.
Yeah, because I wanted to make a point. This thing, someone can watch and say,
Say,
no,
I
I
can
can
do
do
better."
better. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that lady said to me, Uri, you must never, ever, ever, ever think of this craft as a pie.
Yeah.
So when you start saying, Uri, I can be better than someone, or it's getting crowded, then it means, Uri, now we're going to get smaller pieces. Hey, so it's not a pie. Like, it's not a pie. It doesn't mean Uri, if other 100 or 1,000 people who do the same thing come,
yeah.
then it means Uri, now you're going to get a small pie, a small piece.
Yes.
So it is not a pie.
So the market is
The sky is big enough for all the stars to shine.
okay.
So once you start thinking, Uri, nanga muphala, like we're not competing.
Okay, true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay. So we corrected it. She wanted to be part of.
I wanted to tell my stories on stage as a comedian.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is I who said it. She didn't say it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then at that time you at tertiary things are starting out to line up.
Yes.
So then when do you now start taking the microphone and speak in front of audience and test? Because people always think comedians are always funny all the time outside of life, which you are, but in most cases you forever have to be writing jokes and that. But we'll come to that because your craft of comedy is quite difficult because of it involves a whole lot of creativity where a person looks at something and you look at it, but you have to make it funny for them.
Yes.
And that is difficult
It
because
is.
we might see the same thing, but you must see humor from that thing that I also see. And that's why when I look at comedians, you guys, let me put it this way, you guys, I've got much respect because of, I don't think my brain will actually be able to always look at things from a funny point of view all the time. So then when do you stay in front of the whatever few crowd, 4 or 5 or 10 or 2, and say, let me test my material if I'm a comedian?
It took a heartbreak.
Okay.
Because
Not the guy from the taxi, right?
no, that one, that one, that
I'm just
that plane did not even
Okay,
fly.
alright,
Like,
no, it's fine. Just
you know, when I go airport, so
Yeah.
when I will include a flight, so I get it from a dry na pele mo la o kry dry mo skontiring e dry.
Baby, it's a before you got
Ba sa I warm up nyana o kry ba ntse ba o bore gane botse tse re taba ra fofa mo.
Okay,
So
alright.
e la seng ke fofe
Alright.
mara re inametse
Okay.
ya
so
se fofe.
then you have a heartbreak.
Yeah, I met someone.
Okay.
And then I get it fast forward towards my last year.
Yeah.
And by the way, when I went to Soshanguve,
Yeah.
we passed the distinction.
Okay.
I was flying. I never failed.
Yeah.
Kabaka graduate. So, get the third year. What's what Satan sometimes.
Yeah.
Alright. Satan only on the last level
Okay.
of completing that stage.
Yeah.
That's when he comes.
So at that time, you after rebuilding life now,
so
top student,
Yes.
graduate, you are about to
Bona,
graduate.
I'm shining.
Right.
My radio career is doing well.
Yes.
My academics are doing well.
love that.
My child is growing healthy and
And
fine.
Kotla Watad. Oh, Mojolo. Yes. Yeah.
You would want to
But
wait.
you can't say many people have been married because of Mojolo.
Hey. No, lebella ka nako, like lebella ka nako e mojolo o fitlhelang ka ona. Mojolo wa o fitlhela ngwana di final exam ke moleko.
Okay. So,
Mojolo wa o ta ka nako e le reng tshwantse o ye testing ground ba o robe pele. Wa bona re ke lo tsa Satan lo tse.
okay, so we can officially, if there was a sign, narrator, beware of Mojolo.
I will be off lebella timing.
Beware of Mojolo.
Mojolo no problem, but the timing.
Okay.
Because you cannot come into my life. Ke student, you come into my life ka August, September, ka October ka nako tshwantse ke prepare the exam wena o thoma o nyaka o nroba dipelo ke dilo mang jane tšeo
Guys, I don't believe, man. I just got to the pilo.
no o ka no e roba
Frankie ra khopela, we saying I just got to the pilo.
e robe ka January o ska e roba ke ngwala di-exam because ke below into
We need the timetable.
Eh,
Please,
some strategic.
put it. I robane di pilo January to June.
a roba le
Yeah.
from January to June
From July to September.
no a re tšeng break so wa bona re ntho ke
Yeah,
mole
go Pitori rato re mojolo wa nyesa.
mara no ke nyisa mojola nna
O tsere kubu beta mojolo.
ka jokes lema a re tlo tlwaela ke dilo re sa di bone
Yeah, so okay. So at that time now, Mojolo 2.0.
yeah wa mfitlela
O fitlela.
so this friend of mine yena ne le lecturer remember I went back to school ke shetse ke lo mogolo I was 25
Okay.
when I went back to TuT so
you were
my friends were waking
So you were although we are diverting, but you were also a bit of an older student in your class.
Yes, but
Okay.
luckily I was not the only one. So no one
Yeah.
really three, but my 84.
Okay. So you even remember the number?
Yeah, I get very kwana because we really now bakakolo bakaskolo.
Yeah. So now you the Ranex.
Yes.
Then Hotla Mojolo 2.0.
Otla Mojolo 2.0 and then
Which pushes you to comedy.
yeah, because this friend of mine nearly lecturer wana kwa le go TuT.
Yeah.
And then pelo ka bele botlhoko a re no man a re tsamaya re comedy show ke bone ba re go na le comedy show go Captain Park a re ye o tlo lo tlhonetse o nagana ka motho wa hao let's go ke ra no I'd rather stay home I don't know go reketse ticket let's go you have nothing to lose
Okay.
and then kanora okay fine I will go kanti that was the beginning of the newest chapter of my life
Okay.
because when I got there fine those people ba le ke ba boneng some of them ba ke ba boneng go that Strictly Venek DVD
Yeah.
they were there
Okay.
and then hona le Thabang ER
Yeah.
again so Thabang ER is from Muleji
Yeah.
and I'm from Ramatlala so Muleji le Ramatlala in Limpopo ke di neighboring communities
Okay.
so when he introduced himself Ari he's from Muleji Kare yeah this is the guy who will show me
Homeboy.
ke homeboy
Yes.
because ke a di tseba di celebrity remember begina le experience ya di celebrity ke re be ke berekile radio stationing so ke a tseba gore bana le go ganya bana le o dirang
But you're also a celebrity yourself.
I don't
so-
consider myself as that. I'm just
Okay.
blessed to have a talent that
Okay.
allows me to perform in front of people.
Yeah.
But I don't consider, I'm going to consider myself a celebrity when I have created jobs for about 1,000 people. Then I have something worth celebrating.
Okay, so although we're diverting, but we'll come back.
Yeah,
to that.
we'll
So
come back.
You would not want people to say gore ha ba kopana le mo tseleng to say gore as you celebrate.
No, it don't like now celebrity I consider as somebody who is celebrated.
Okay.
Like celebrated, celebrity,
Okay.
celebrated.
Celebrity,
So then what are you
celebrated.
celebrating? Are we celebrating
Your
having
talent.
followers? Hey, okay, you're celebrating my talent, but then with my talent, have I multiplied my talent? Nah.
Okay.
So because when this is according to me, this is the gospel according to Noko Moswete. So when you are given a talent, the role of that talent is to magnify your life and also magnify those who are around you.
Gospel according to
Noko Moswete.
Chapter 3,
Verse 1. So take your celebrityship and multiply it.
Yeah.
Yes. So then create another versions of you in your community.
Okay.
Then you are worth celebrating.
Right. So now you meet your homeboy going back. You meet
Yes,
your
I
homeboy.
meet my homeboy and then ke mmotsa gore ye ke nyaka o dira ntwe man ke bona ka re nka e kgona wena a re no a re kopane ka Thursday Pretoria Tech
Yes.
go na le ko Arts Campus
Yeah.
not TuT Arts Campus go na le di rehearsals
Yeah.
Comedy Society so every Thursday we meet and then you write new
I think
jokes
I remember Community Society.
yes. That was a fire movement because
Yes.
the reason why what's what a lot of people say mapedi are funny no it's not like
Who are those people who always say that? It's clean like mopedi, so.
ke batho ba e leng gore maybe they have experienced petty comedians
Yeah.
and then ba bona ba le extra funny on stage
Yeah.
and it is simply because of Comedy Society it's not that mopedi o mongwe le mongwe o funny o mopedi wena ke o funny
No.
Exactly. So the funny comedians, Bamapedi, Balibaboning, it is because of that movement, Barangi Comedy Society. Because
Yeah.
what we would do, you write your jokes,
Yes.
and then Thursday we meet,
Yeah.
and then you present your jokes in front of other comedians and
Yeah.
a smaller nyana audience. Yeah, my students are and then after that we sit down, and then we say no. Wana joke ila how ila ya hore wena o rile o nyako ba comedian because o nyako phala di comedian je dingwe.
Yeah.
Eda so e re so le so then o tla e bona. So imagine having mentors, like we are mentoring each other, being mentored by other professional comedians. Man.
And then if for somebody now watching this, how important is mentoring? Because sometimes you might want to become an actor, or you want to get into radio, you want to get into comedy like yourself, but there's no people who shows you the rope to say, maybe as a comedian, joke how it's not supposed to last 1 hour or something like this. Just give an example. I don't know how comedy works, but I'm speaking in terms of mentorship. How important is it? Because now when you got Comedy Society, you're surrounded by comedians. And being surrounded by comedians now, you start to understand from moving away from that thing of no level to comedy on TV, watching comedians do it more strictly to now being part of the crew who tells jokes to people. How important was mentoring at that time?
It was very important because, like, all of us, we had decided that we knew, Ori, this one is a killer. Your 5 minutes is gonna be a killer because it was cooked not just by you but by other professionals as well. So we are helping each other have like wena ashi pasela ya how wena ya how ashi attack. They know.
Right. When we come back, obviously she's multi-talented. She has done a whole lot of things, from writing script and we'll just tell you also how she then ventured into business and her product. So when we come back, we're gonna be speaking more of that. I did tell you that she's got almost like 5 personalities in one. So we've touched on few. So there's still other personalities that we're gonna be touching on in terms of what she does. This is Unrestricted with our girl Frankie, of course, our guest. We know her as Noko Moswete. When we come back.